Hey guys, Mr. T from GCSEMathsGuide.com. Today we're looking at how to write down the relationship between two quantities using the inverse proportion. So in our previous lesson we looked at the direct proportion, and today we're looking at the inverse proportion when we said that something is inversely proportional. So I'm not going to go too much into an example of when and how we use inverse proportion. I just want to show you some exam questions that I've seen quite often on the GCSE exam paper. So let's go ahead and see some examples. Now you should have noticed I've got a new layout so that I keep things tidy. So it's a nice feature of this program. Now let's take a look. So let's say we had y is inversely proportional to x, and we know that y is equal to 3 and x is equal to 12. This is a typical question that you get for your GCSE. Now I'm not gonna say to you that it's gonna come up, okay, but I've seen it quite often. So how do I write this relationship? The key word that you need to realize here and you need to check for is that word here, inversely proportional. When you see that word, you're going to write down the equation as follows. You're going to write it as y is equal to k over x. The other one was directly proportional, so we did k times x. This one is inversely proportional, so we do k divided by x. That's the difference, okay? Or k divided by x if you like, okay? But it's better to write it in that way. Don't write it that way. Now we also know y is equal to 3 and x is equal to 12. So I'm going to substitute those numbers into my equation. So I end up with 3 is equal to k over 12. And now to figure out what k is, so my next job is to figure out k. I'm going to cross multiply the 3 and the 12, because here I've got divide by 12, and to get rid of the divide by 12 I'm going to times by 12 here and times by 12 here. So that's called cross multiplying. So let's times by 12 because that's the opposite operation of 12, and let's times here by 12. So that cancels out the 12, so I'm left with just a k, and here 12 multiplied by 3 gives me 36. Okay, so I've got my k value, which is what I want. So I can write down my final answer. So the final answer is y is equal to 36 over x, and this is basically the formula that I was looking for. Okay, so that was a quick tutorial on inverse proportion. I hope that was helpful. Now before we go, what I'd like to do is give you a couple of questions that you can try out, and the question that I'm going to say to you is, so let's try this here. Y is inversely proportional to W. We know y is equal to 8 and x is equal to 4.5. Find k for me please, and write down a relationship. Yeah, so check what I've done earlier here and try to do that by yourself, okay? And if you've got the right answer, and if you think that you've got the right answer, use the common box which is found under this page, and tell me what you think. Alright, I hope that was useful, and as always, if you have found my video tutorial useful, don't forget to share that with your friends on Facebook. Okay, so take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.